Hey there, welcome to 2 for Tuesdays. I'm Mo McClanahan and I am the Director of Training and Education for the Safe Surfing Foundation. I am also a high-tech crime specialist with the National White Collar Crime Center, where we are partners when it comes to educating both the public, parents, kids, and law enforcement on how to best investigate these crimes against children. And prior to these positions, I worked in law enforcement for 20 years, with the last 8.5 being in internet crimes against children. So this is definitely a passion for me to make sure that we are really just utilizing any type of avenue that we can to reach more people, reach parents, and to educate and empower our kids on how to stay safe while accessing technology. So 2 for Tuesdays is just one way that we are educating. You can also go to our Safe Surfing website, which is safesurfing.org, and then you can also see some of the resources in our blog, and that we also have a program called Cyber SWAT, which is a peer-to-peer program for kids to really learn from their peers on how to stay safe. And so tonight is just a small little segment that we like to share 2 tips on how to keep your kids safe. And tonight we're going to talk a little bit about making sure that we are giving our kids a comeback. So if they are being solicited online, because I can tell you that the statistics and the numbers don't lie, that the rise of online enticement has increased 97.5% just since 2020, since the pandemic. And even prior to leaving law enforcement, I was seeing these numbers skyrocket, and it just really left me feeling very helpless. In my mindset, I knew that I could catch a bad guy here and there, but there was just so many that I knew that if we could just empower and educate more kids, then we are going to shut them down. We are going to have less victims and really give back children their childhood and be able to be kids and not have to make adult decisions. Because once it crosses that line, once a predator gains that trust of the child and lures them in through flattery, through other forms of grooming, such as giving them gifts, then they may be susceptible to sharing inappropriate images or feeling like they're pressured to do that. And so once that happens, the next decision is all going to be adult type responsibilities or decisions. And so we want to make sure that they can just be kids. And so tonight I'm going to share with you just a couple tips. In a post earlier today, I shared one way to give your kids a really cute and fun way to have a comeback. And that is if they are asked for pictures, or if they're, being sent messages saying, you're really cute, based off of a profile picture that you can't see anything, and then they're asking for more pictures and they're strangers, give them a comeback with sending them a picture of a dog or a picture of a meme or something that the child finds funny, but at the same time they're sending a message that they're not interested, and don't come any further with more questions or solicitation. And again, having these conversations with your kids so that they understand what these requests are really leading into, and that when you walk away from that conversation, not necessarily having them feeling scared or feeling like you're trying to take them off the internet, but give them a way to have a comeback, to have control of the situation, that they know what they're doing. This is how they can control it. So the one way is have them send either a funny picture of an animal or a funny meme that just tells the bad guy, we're not interested. We're here to socialize, have fun with our friends. We're not here to meet strangers. So that's just one way. Another way is to, make sure that they know to report it. Even though they might not be bothered by the message, they can block the person, but I would also suggest that they report that person either through the platform, so teaching them how to make those reports through the actual social media platform, because they're doing a really great job and really trying to stay on top of some of these inappropriate comments, posts, anybody that is really looking like a predator or luring kids or pretending to be a kid. I even saw that on Instagram today. I was reporting some different profiles. In one, they're pretending to be a kid, and then there's actually an option on the report stating that they look younger than 13, and so that can be a report generated. So teach them how to do that, and then make sure that they know that they can come back to you and tell you about it, and maybe celebrate them, have a positive reinforcement with that decision that they're making. And once you build that into your child, then they're going to share that with their friends and really be an influence to their peers on making safe choices online. And so, I always say we need to go back to it takes a village to really raise our little ones, especially in this technology advanced world we're living in. And so if you can start in your home and influence your child to make safe choices, have these conversations, and then give them these comebacks so they definitely feel way more in control, then they are going to share that with their friends. And so hence, there's our village. We're going to have our kids share it with their peers, and then they're going to share it with their younger siblings and cousins. And so let's really just start a trend of having these conversations with our little ones, giving them a great comeback, letting them know that there are people that are wanting to do them harm online, and give them that power to be able to report it and to respond in a way to show that they're not interested. They can say peace out, use the 2 sign. That's our sign, and make sure that you come back to us if you have any questions or concerns with a specific account that you think is not being reported properly, and we can give you some more avenues with that. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. I see that David's on here and Michelle. Thank you for being here. Again, if this was something that was helpful, please tag somebody in the comments or share this broadcast to make sure that they are getting the message. And there's so many other parents out there that are just not sure where to turn. And so I want you all to know that you can come to us and we will help guide you through any kind of reports or any kind of situations with your little ones. All right, I hope you guys have an amazing Tuesday, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. So we are broadcasting on the 1st and 3rd Tuesdays of each month. So we'll see you next time. Take care.